We're recording. I forget almost always. Can you guys hear me? To record locally. But this time I didn't, so here we go. Let's check the SUPERNEAT stream. See if we're getting SUPERNEAT stream. Sounds good enough for me. Oh, ladies and germs, I'm feeling good. I'm the only gamer on the internet. I've got a theme, don't I? Podcast. Guys, and gals, ladies and germs. I'm feeling good like I should, as the meme songs go. We've got 2 viewers with us, joining us live. And, that's all we need. More the merrier, but 2's fine with me, because we're in it together. This is the SUPERNEAT podcast, the only podcast on the internet. Last week we tried kind of a new formula, didn't like it, not a fan. This week I was going to try a new formula. And then at the last minute, I was just at the gym, lifting only plates. I don't pick up anything else because I ain't a punk. And I was like, you know what? We are going to free ball it hard this week because I think we could all use some of that. So here we go. Let's jump right in. Sponsored by AHA, sparkling water. This is lime and watermelon, and I can say... what's your aha moment? God, I hope that a can of Cool You Down is what they have. That's whack. A can of Cool You Down. Maybe I'll start saying that. Just kidding, I'll jump off a bridge. Okay, guys. Let's get out here. Pete out here. I'm also out here. Man, you gotta love someone that's on brand. I appreciate it, Pete. Guys. What a week we've had. My lighting, not so great today. I look even more tired than I am. But we're going to figure that out later. Maybe we'll figure it out right now. This is we should have something more like that. Let's see if we can balance this delicately. Not great. But, who am I? It's not like I do this for a living. Oh, wait, I do. It's just because I need a little stand for it. All right, guys, we're rambling. But that's what we do on the SUPERNEAT podcast. It's 7:05, 7:06. Looks like my desk clock is slowly becoming out of sync. 48% room humidity, 74 degrees Fahrenheit in the SUPERNEAT studio. What more could you ask for? Honestly. To my audio only listeners, this one's going to be a shit show because I don't know. Because we're just going to go buck wild on the internet. We're going to have random callers. We're going to do whatever the fuck we want because this is the SUPERNEAT podcast. And I'm in charge. I'm SUPERNEAT. Oh man, this lighting makes me look like ultra tired. Guys, I'm not. I mean, I'm perpetually tired. See, look at that. I want to buy some lighting, but there it is. I think that looks pretty good. We'll just do this. But I shouldn't be spending money so recklessly. But then again, what I like to argue with myself is, well, I do this at least once a week. You deserve it. Treat yourself. We'll see. Maybe I'll get hammered and buy some desk mountable key lights. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, guys, this is the 9th week that this fucking train wreck, has been on the air. And to celebrate, we are going to First off, remember to get some more joint support. This is the advanced formula. Don't ever get any other formula. If it's not advanced, it's trash. We need to get some of that. It's on my to-do list. We're going to be doing a product review, not on the podcast, but of this. Some whitening strips. We'll see how that goes. That's the SUPERNEAT update. Support this joint. So, that's it, man. That's it. We're done with the podcast. Time to roll the credits. We did it, everybody. Just kidding. That was buck wild. That's my boy Curtis Cole, guys. Pretty much all the music I play on this podcast is Curtis Cole because he's part of Artlist, the website where I source all my legal music. So I'll stop getting flagged on YouTube, even though it doesn't matter because I don't have enough subscribers to monetize. Which brings me to my next point. This MX4 review is almost done. And I'll be posting that, and I'm going to post it on my Joe Lusby Media YouTube account because I have over 6,000 subscribers. Who knew? It's just out there just doing its thing alone. It's interesting how the one that I don't touch at all is easily the best performing. We're not going to interrogate that too much because okay. So we're going to release it on there and see what happens because it is monetized. I can make money on that YouTube channel. I just don't know really what kind of content to put on it because I get all of my views on that one single country music video I did like 5 years ago. And I'm afraid if I post anything, they're gonna revolt. But then again, I also don't get paid for that music video by YouTube. So, fuck them. Right? I don't know. So, there's that. So that'll be happening this week. I'm slightly behind on work, but I think I'll have it all done by tonight or by tomorrow morning, which means more time for SUPERNEAT, which I love. I won't make too many promises, but we'll have content this week, which will be fun. All right, that's super neat news. Let's do a Type 5. I missed the Type 5, even though I've never actually done a proper Type 5. Boom. Oh, what? That was Barry Bebop content. Just straight up on my feed. Follow Barry Bebop. Barry Bebop is legend on Twitch. Okay, guys. I'm supposed to get a book called Guns, Germs, and Steel. It's not really a joke. It's just on my list. George Washington would throw up if he saw America today. That's just written down. Maybe that should be my Type 5. I had a Type 5 I thought I was going to do about scientists in general. I don't know where the note is, but something along the lines of how the fuck, where is everyone getting this information from scientists? It just says, scientists say the Great Barrier Reef is blah, blah, blah. Where the hell are these scientists? How do I become one? Is it a cult? What documentation? Do I have to be a doctor? Can I be a scientist junior? Who the fuck is in charge? Where's King Scientist, Lord of the Scientists? It's such a generic term, scientists. There's people in lab coats. Who's paying them? Do they have families? I need answers. This is really less of a Type 5 and more I genuinely want to know where the fuck are the scientists? And where are we getting information? And how come I don't have direct access to the scientists? Can you tell me that, please? Can you tell me why I need to have a news channel say scientists, nothing else, no sources, say that eating lima beans can help extend your heart health? What the fuck does that mean? Where's the scientist? Bring him or her out. them or they. All right, I would like to meet said scientists and find out why they're messing with lima beans and hearts. And why is there not... Where's the scientist union? We need representation! And why don't all the scientists team up just to do one thing at a time instead of all these scientists splitting up? Doesn't that make sense? You ever think about that? Wouldn't it make more sense to have every scientist in the world, put them on a boat? Hopefully it doesn't sink, otherwise we're turbo fucked. But then again, we also never listen to them. So it wouldn't be that much different. Put them on a boat, I say. And then say, fix COVID, do it. You have 24 hours. And surely, this is a PG-13 stream. My mom would not... Sorry, Kylek 1920. This is a PG-18 stream. Because I am going to show my penis. No! Guys, that's the whole thing. If we have every scientist working together, shouldn't that increase productivity infinitely? Shouldn't we have all of the problems fixed, but just sequentially instead of in parallel, slowly? I wouldn't render, this is for you nerds out there, if I was rendering something in Premiere Pro, an MP4, and then I had After Effects and I wanted to render an AVI file, a separate file, I wouldn't render them at the same time because my computer would explode. I would do one and then the other and dedicate my resources. So why are there lima bean scientists out there doing their thing, and then there are climate scientists, and then there are, God knows, toe scientists that like to get freaky on the weekends when they're not scientisting? Why don't they all team up? Put them in a mega lab. I need answers. Is that 5 minutes? That's my type fucking 5. It's less, and again, I have never really had a type 5 because they're more of questions I need answered. Where the fuck are the scientists? Sorry guys, I took pre-workout at like 4:30 today, and I'm not supposed to have caffeine past 5, so I didn't break the rule, but I'm fairly amped, I'd say. In general, I was feeling a little slow this week and this weekend, but I've got some pep in my step. We've added more noise-canceling panels to the room, and I think I'm going to double down, and I think I'm going to buy another 24, and we're just going to make this thing the ultimate studio. I think that would be fun. It's fun to spend money that you don't have. Put it on the credit card. But don't worry, guys. The money is coming because I'm willing it into the universe. What's your aha moment? We'll see how that goes. Addicted to heroin in 3 months. So, guys, let's go back a little bit to the old format. One, if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat, and later we're going to go do the user questions, because that'll be fun. And then, until those stack up, we are going to check out some news. Let's find out what's going on in the world today. And typically, in the last couple weeks, I've been like kind of looking at the news before I do this. But today we're going in fresh. I have no fucking idea what's going on. Oh, we'll remove this. Welcome to the SUPERNEAT podcast, the only podcast on the internet. Those of you joining us, we're going to check out the news. Oh, look at that. How do you like that? I've almost got this window sized perfectly. Oh, what a beaut. We even have the weather. Pertly clarity. With a chance of meatball. Okay, let's just go ahead and jump right in. Biden campaign warns supporters Donald Trump can still win this race. Okay. Trump continues bizarre appeal. God, it's all... Am I just in the Trump section? Trump continues bizarre appeals to suburban women as he campaigns economic host spots. Trump's advisor says POTUS will give Biden more room to answer foreign policy questions in next debate. Biden versus Trump. The unspoken... Doesn't everyone know who they're voting for? Isn't that kind of done? Maybe I'm naive. Maybe not. Pelosi sets a 48-hour deadline to reach an agreement on the coronavirus stimulus plan, Business Insider. Well, cool, Business Insider. Appreciate it. Seems like a good headline. 48 hours. Nice work. Give me the money. Left-hand canyon fire grows to 242 acres. They're getting specific. Forces evacuations in Boulder County foothills. Here's the thing about when you say left-hand canyon and Boulder County. Where? Oh, the subheading. But that's a different... I'm assuming it's Colorado because Boulder, Colorado. But still, come on, the Daily Camera. It is the Daily Camera. They're new at this, I assume. Or they're the least known news that I've come across today. Samuel Patty beheading. Oh my God. Is that real? Teacher slaying spurs protests? Oh my God. This is why I don't read the news. Is that fucking real? Didn't I talk about bringing the guillotine back? They're listening. My God. Don't really do it, you fucking morons. I'm just a guy talking at his computer on the internet. Don't bring back the guillotine, you fuckheads. Sorry, language. Oh my God, there's questions. Oh, I love it. Keep the questions coming while we go through these news. I love my chat. I was given advice not to talk to chat during the podcast, but during the stream, but I'm rebelling! I love my chat. Holly Courtgear found alive 12 days after she went missing in Zion National Park. Good for you, Holly. Good work. And that's it. That's all the news on the planet Earth. Huh. Didn't seem like that much. Where's the rest of the news? You know what I mean? Let's try For You. It's 7:20 p.m., y'all. It is Sunday. What's the date today? October 18th, 2020. 49% room humidity and 74 degrees in the SUPERNEAT studio based in New York City. Why is it based here? Who knows? AMD Navi 21 XT Big Navi GPU for Radeon RX 6900 XT graphics card. My God. Just call it AMD's graphics card. There is no need. There is absolutely no need for that title. Reportedly features insane 2.4 gigahertz clock, 16 gig GDDR6 VRAM, and 255 watt TGP. Guys, just fucking wait a week. Quit the guessing and the rumor mill. Take a breather. Go on vacation. Who cares? Listen, I care a lot about all of that. Just because I find it interesting. But there's no need to report the same leaks every single day. Who cares? Let Lisa Sue tell us on her stage. Allow her that. After all she's put in to the entire industry, just let her do the announcement. You vicious animals. You tech animals. Saturday Night Live has a Jim Carrey problem. Interesting. I've said this before. I don't know if I said it on here. I think Jim Carrey is honestly too energetic and charismatic to play Joe Biden. Joe Biden is like a 3-day-old croissant. He's just tired. Jim Carrey's got too much pizzazz in him. But I appreciate that Jim Carrey's back on it after going fucking totally banana pancakes for the last 5 years. So I'm cool with it. And also, I don't need to go on this SNL rant again. SNL is basically just a circle jerk. Who's watching it? It shows up on my Instagram, and I'll watch it for the 30 seconds, and then I'm already tired. I'm like, oh, jeez. I need to read some more news about beheadings. That'd be a little more interesting. Sorry. RIP. Modded RTX 3090 overclock and Optimus water blocks, blah, blah. Google 5 camera tested. Of course, this is another thing. We won't go too far into this tangent. But, guys, all flagship cameras from Samsung, pretty much high-end OnePlus, iPhone, and Google, the difference is in taste alone. It's like different flavors of AHA sparkling water. Each one's delicious on its own. But it's all the fucking same. Get over it. The camera wars have ended, stagnated. Everyone has Terminators now. They're amazing. They're all fucking amazing. Just shut up about it. What makes a good iPhone VPN? More importantly, Tom, who cares? SUPERNEAT podcast. Microsoft released new Windows 10 Task Manager for gamers. Yeah, Task Manager for gamers. Oh, yeah. What the fuck does that mean? That's a big L. Shroud on Counter-Strike. What do you have to say, Shroud? We're not going to look into that. All right, guys. We get it. We're gonna do a couple more, and then we're gonna move on. Choo-choo. I don't know why the choo-choo is necessary. New York City authorities break up 200-person party at Queen's Catering Hall. Good, I guess. Break up the parties. I'm never invited. Break up the parties. Please invite me. Governor Cuomo says COVID-19 restrictions to come this week. You do it, Cuomo. Restrict them. I always feel like it's me and Cuomo versus the rest of the city because I'm not going out anywhere. I walk to Planet Fitness, and even then, I am power walking. Restrict them. Everyone has to live my lifestyle now. Solitude! This is the stupidest podcast on the internet. AMC theaters now letting customers rent out auditoriums for private screenings. Oh, that's fucking sick. Actually, that is the innovation that we need. I love that. I love that. I love that for you, AMC. Oh, I love that. AMC? Oh my God, I love that for you. Good. Way to use your empty warehouses for something. I think that's dope. I wonder what that costs. Probably a lot. And also, who am I going to bring? It's just me, Gotta watch the language. Okay. New York City teacher suspected of sexual relationship with student invokes Fifth Amendment. I plead the Fifth. Oh, wow. I wonder, they need to always say the age of these teachers and stuff. And students, more importantly, actually. The students, because that's either super fucked or like, who cares? I guess. I don't know. Don't ask me for opinion on that thing. I don't even know anymore. I'm so desensitized. Working New Yorkers outraged by billionaire boom during pandemic. Oh, I need to read that one again. Working New Yorkers outraged by billionaire boom during pandemic. Oh. Billionaire boom. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the billionaires are probably continuing to make a lot of money. Because once you have that much money, it seems like it's not that big a deal to make more money, you know? I say that. I hope one day that I can have $1 billion and then deny that. Like, it's hard as hell out here. You know how hard it is for a working billionaire like me? I'm just a normal guy. I'm just out here with $1 billion just like the rest of you average Joes. I'm sure they're outraged, the working New Yorkers. But also, here's the kicker about America. What the fuck are they going to do about it? That's me included. Unless you start targeting billionaires and hitting them with your car, get over it. We can't do shit to them. They're billionaires, man. And lady. I mean, it's like, we're outraged. And the billionaires literally don't even know. They don't even notice. That's like the ants going on protest in my apartment. We won't pick up the sugar cubes. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out of here. Spray them with bleach. Because I don't have any ant killer. Because I think that little of them. I don't even buy the killer to kill them efficiently. Just kill them with whatever I have on hand. Windex. That's how the billionaires out here. They're like, who? Oh, the pores. They're in an outrage about what? Oh, about us continuing to be billionaires? They don't give a fuck. Tesla's sexy range updates show how ridiculously far legacy auto has fallen in the EV race. Guys, we talked about this. It is insane, the progress that Elon has made relatively alone. I know he's got a gangbusters team or whatever, but he just said, we're going to do electric cars. And now everyone else sucks ass. It took him like 10 years. That shows how fucking broken and rigged our shit-ass oil economy is. Fuck you, oil companies and big car companies. You guys have had this technology since the 90s. Fucking be not so morally bankrupt. Be morally broke or on the moral poverty line, but just quit Ted Cruzing it and being a total fucking piece of shit. Come on, Elon. Please don't get murdered. Keep doing the shit. I don't care if he's an asshole. He's a fucking living god as far as I'm concerned. I want an electric car. I want it. I'd prefer to live in the Netherlands where we don't have to use cars almost at all. That is something else we should address later, at a later date. But if we do have to live in fuck-ass America where everyone has to have a car, I would prefer for it to be safe and electric. Is that so much to ask for in the year 2020? Or can we just have more nukes and finally blow up this fucking planet? One or the other, people. We're going to do 2 more. Why millions of freelancers fear Biden presidency may put them out of work. I'm a freelancer. Why should I fear that? What kind of clickbait shit is that? What's he going to do to freelancers? Round them up? I want to click that because I want to know. But also, that's what they want. Does it have something to do with taxes or something? I don't know. Why would millions of freelancers? I find all of this entire headline hard to swallow. Millions of freelancers fear Biden? Really? Where the fuck are these numbers coming from? Where are the scientists to back this shit up? It's better to never know anything. That's the truth. Ignorance is fucking bliss. we'll click on it. Are we really going to click on it? Oh, here's the key points. Get the... Oh, my God. Fuck you, CNBC. We need more money. We need ads. Please. Please. Let us have ads. Please. We're CNBC. Let's do the key points. We're not going to spend too much time on this. This is a small business playbook. With 59 million Americans freelancing, the future of freelance work is a key concern for the blah, blah, blah. Good key point. Biden has expressed support for protecting the rights to organize, also known as PRO, Act on his website. Okay, we're getting there. The PRO Act would use the same three-pronged ABC test as California's AB5 law to decide who is a freelancer nationwide. Okay. We have almost all of the pieces of the puzzle. AB5 classifies contractors as employees and makes it hard for freelancers to work for businesses in their industry. Shut the fuck up, CNBC. You fucking morons. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Just let this old fucking crouton win. You fuckheads. Just shut the fuck up. Freelancers are going to continue to do what freelancers do and skirt the fucking system and live in poverty. It doesn't fucking matter. You fuckheads. How green is that electric car? And when it hits 100 mph? The fuck does that mean, New York Times? Get the fuck out of here. Razorback linebacker, son of Arkansas Attorney General, AD, Arrested Development. What's the AD? Arresting Deputy. Someone in chat tell me what AD stands for. I can know what it is in my head. I can't, it's not coming to me. Arrested in Fayetteville. Man, that's crazy. A Razorback linebacker is arrested in Fayetteville where the Razorbacks are and there's a million bars and all everyone does do is fucking drink there. What? Someone was arrested there, probably for getting super drunk and fucking shit up. And also this guy's probably a fucking megalith and weighs 800 pounds and can lift a fucking house. What? He was acting a fool? He's 20 years old and has unlimited cocaine? What? Shut up. Who cares? I know who cares. People who like to bet on college sports. Pay the athletes, people. Ass detector. Athletic director. Thank you, Pete, out here. It also could be ass detector or alternative defecation. The son of Arkansas's alternative defecation arrested. Guys, he was probably yacked out of his fucking mind. That's what you do when you're in college. Football. 'Cause why not? Know what I mean? Tuco Salamanca. Raymond Cruz demanded to die. I asked them to kill me. Tuco Salamanca was fucking money, dude. That guy kicked ass as a character and as an actor. That whole shit was fucking money. Good, yeah. That was posted 23 hours ago. Who cares, Tuco? That made sense like 5 years ago. When did Breaking Bad come out? Jeez. All right, one more. Which Age of Empires 3 Civ is best for beginners? More importantly, say it with me. Who cares? Age 3 is trash. It's alright. It's kind of fun as a novelty, but it's no Age 2. Elon Musk reveals failed C5, C6 neck spinal surgery. Was this the reason for Neuralink's creation? Did he have the neck spinal surgery? Yeah. Whoa. I didn't know that. So Elon, the tech CEO, we'll do this just for a second. This is interesting. He had a C5, C6 spinal cord surgery. Wow, for what? What were you doing, dog? Shocking news that the first surgery was actually a failure and was not able to remove the bone spur that was sticking straight into his spinal cord. Good God. Oh my God, all of those words. He said the second surgery turned out to be a success. Great. Okay, well, I'm kind of bored of that. Yeah. Who cares why he started it? More important, how's it going? That's what we care about. From my last update, it seems to be going well. Just keep on chugging, Elon. You fucking maniac. You Terminator. All right, we're done with this. Look, there's more. There's more. 𝓵𝓸𝓿𝓮. There's more leaks. There's more leaks. Just let Lisa do it. All right, guys. It is 7:39 p.m. in the SUPERNEAT studio. I'm almost done with this shake here. Smoothie. It's time for our sponsored break. What's your aha moment? Oh, wait. A can of cool you down. God, that's the worst tagline. A can of cool you down. A can of cool you down. What in the Sam heck is that supposed to mean? Do you know? A can of cool you down. Lame. All right. Let's go to the questions. Time for some Q&A. Let's do a theme song for that. Why not? Oh, here we go. We'll play that one you guys like. Here's the new Q&A theme song. Time for the Pixar mom. All right, that'll do it. Okay, guys, let's do the Q&A. Is this content? You goddamn right it's content. It's a can of cool you down. Did they put the word you in it? Yes, not a can of cool down. Cool you down. All right. Let's read some questions. Let's do some Q and A. I have an image for that, actually. We'll pull it up. We got time. It's a super neat podcast. Do whatever the hell we want. It's time for the super neat Q&A with the help of our friends chat. Look at that. We got the squid. All right. We'll start at the top and work our way down. Let's start at the very top. Here it is. Is this a PG-13 stream? Fuck no. This is an all-you-can-eat adult stream. It's a buffet of sin. All right. Why is your dick so big? You obviously aren't on my OnlyFans. Anybody else have to watch these pantsless, if you know what I mean? And then the sub question, why stop at pantsless? I think that deserves an aha moment. It's a can of Cool You Down. God, who wrote that? Were they having a stroke? I do these pantsless a lot of times, but I knew I was going to be Pixar momming it out there, so I had to bust out some shouts. Pix? Question mark? Oh, I think that's a conversation they're having to each other. That's not for me. Otherwise, here, I got a pick for you. It's a squid. He's got a sweet tat. See that? I think it's pretty cool. Ted Cruz is a Zodiac Killer. All right, is this content? Here is the thing. I don't know. Is this content? I think so. It is live streaming. But as soon as I upload it, it's content, right? Anything's content. I don't know. I'll let the philosophizers philosophize on that. Put them on a boat next to the scientists. Does Radeon do the neural nets for classifying faces? I don't know. I don't know if that's a real question or whatever, but I know NVIDIA has their AI. I know they put their GPU chips in all the AI classifying shit. I'm pretty sure they have that shit locked down like gangbusters. I'm pretty sure NVIDIA rules the AI processing world. And I don't know. That's more of your world, Occam's Blazer. Not going to dox you, but I'm pretty sure you may already know the answer to that question. The ability for these AIs to classify photos and what's in the photos is insane. We'll talk about that on another week, but it's fucking banana pancakes. Do you want to go on a date to sushi place? I'd love that, Sam Wings. Anytime. Can you do an ASMR sip of AHA in microphone? Please, for research. You're damn right, Ken. You're goddamn right. Here we go. Oh, this is already way too loud. Okay, here we go. We're going to move the pop filter even. What's your aha moment? All right, that's all the questions into chat. we flew through it. Way to go, everybody. We're working out here together. All right. 7:46 in the SUPERNEAT studio. We're here on the SUPERNEAT podcast, the only podcast on the internet. What's next? Normally we do a call. I don't have any callers lined up. But if any of you guys want to join me in the disco, we could do that. Guys, I have a super neat Discord I've been working on. Oh my God, it's Sam Wings. Sam Wings coming to the podcast interview chat section. Oh, we're about to have a person. Look at this. Yeah, I've been working on the super neat Discord. But no one uses my Discord, and so that's okay. Oh, Sam Wings.
Hello.
We have a caller. Hold on. That's the alarm. That's to signify our caller. What up, Sam Wings? How are you doing?
Hey, super neat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. You got it. You got all of them. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Hey, I just wanted to call in and remind you that Joe Rogan started out uh, doing even worse than you are.
Thanks. Hey, I appreciate the worse. I appreciate you saying worse than I had. That's encouraging. Thanks. Yeah, who knows where this podcast will take us, but it's certainly
Also,
something.
I had a question.
Okay.
Do you watch SNL?
This is like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you? I watch sketches these days. I haven't watched a full episode in a couple months. It's a little hard for me to get through these days. But yeah,
Oh,
I watch this. I watch especially the political sketches, and then I'll watch some of the other sketches.
okay. So there's a guy on there, and he's like one of the content creators of the show, and he's like one of the actors in the show.
Hmm.
And I don't know his name. He's got glasses and he's got kind of long, wily hair
Kyle
ish.
Moody.
But is that him? He's the one that would walk around at professional sporting events and walk
Yeah,
around with a big
Kyle
long mic.
Moody. Mooney, sorry. Yeah, dude, I love Kyle Mooney. He's amazing.
Yeah. Did you see his YouTube videos before he went on the show?
Yeah, him and the other guy who's on there. God, I can't believe I can't remember his name. But they did Hello Neighbor or something, Dear Neighbor or something Neighbor. No, those guys are legendary and they're super funny. I love those guys. And no, and a lot of their sketches are good, but they're also kind of like a little watered down. Yeah, here's the other guy, Beck Bennett. Beck Bennett also legendary comic, very funny.
Yeah.
Actually, his
They
stand-up is
just,
okay, but he is super funny sketch artist.
yeah. Well, I feel like Kyle Mooney, I don't know. I just feel like all of his old stuff before he was on SNL is like, that's all of our style of humor, you know? But now he's getting paid however much they get paid on SNL. Do you know how much they get paid on SNL?
How much do actors get paid? I can tell you right now. SNL. About $8,000 an episode. That's second year cast members. I think most of them are. First year make seven grand. So, yeah, 168,000 per season.
Well, if they're living in New York City, that's probably not too much, but I mean, it'd be livable, right?
Uh, yeah, yeah, they're doing just fine. I can tell you that I'm living out here and not. I would peddle the most trivial filth for SNL in a heartbeat.
Noted. I'll let him know. Hey, one last
Yeah.
question, and then I'll let you go.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
any word from Comedy Central yet on that
No,
amazing,
they did not.
hilarious?
They did not hire me. They hired five other contestants that are all. They're pretty funny. There's some good people. I don't blame them. But maybe next year. You know.
Dadgummit.
Rest in peace.
All right. Well, you rock. Love the podcast, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Love you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for calling in, man. That was a good time.
Absolutely. All right. Bye.
See you later. Bye bye. What a fun caller. I'm sorry. How does one call in? Here, guys, I'll show you how to call in. And here you go. Call in. Click the link. Is that a mistake? I don't know. Can that damage me somehow later? Oh, I think we've got another caller. Someone just joined the SUPERNEAT Discord server. 7:52, guys. We only have 8 minutes left to call in. Oh, my brother's home. He never joins me on the podcast. Oh my God, it's Occam's Blazer. Occam's Blazer, you're muted. Welcome to the SUPERNEAT podcast. You gotta unmute yourself, fool.
Yeah, it's I'm a very new fan. Sorry, I'm getting all the feedback, man.
You're getting feedback? Oh, you're listening to the podcast. Yeah, you're gonna have to mute the podcast. Yo, man, how you doing? You got any questions?
Good. Yeah, is that better now? Is that like insane echo?
You sound good to me. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're looking good. Like, I mean, your
thanks.
visual. I mean, with the visual element to the podcast. I mean, I can lay a kind of a picture of what's like. There's a call in and say, hey, I popped in on you with the talking about the burbs on I'm guessing I think with those dudes.
Yeah.
Sam and Luke.
Yeah, man. The Hanksy Panksy
Jim
podcast.
Yeah, no, and I apologize. Like, if you got a format you're going for here, they're just calling to say, hey, live on the air.
No, if you're a new listener, so you're forgiven, but there is a strict format of it being a fucking tire fire, and there's no format. And that's how we do it.
Oh, okay.
Every week's kind of a little different. We're still tweaking it as we go.
Yeah, no, I was half joking about the Radeon thing. Like, I just know that NVIDIA rules the planet for AI graphics card stuff. And I heard you on your previous episode, I think, talking about the new Radeon killer app, not killer app, but like a new thing they were doing. And it occurred to me, I was like, are they trying to corner that market? Or is NVIDIA just like bulldozed everybody out of that? I could just Google that. But
I think I think NVIDIA is like so ahead leaps and bounds, at least on like the supercomputer front, and even the AI. You would be into this. They make little AI starter kits now for, like, I would say kids, but it's not for kids, but for like home users. It's like a little 2 gig AI like GPU, basically, just for testing AI stuff.
Yeah, like that. I guess that doesn't surprise me. They've it's been like a really rapid thing, seems like. But, yeah, I know. I did know somebody in my math program who a lot of people, they just do the math. They don't do programming, and then they suddenly get into it, which has happened a lot with deep learning, whatever. Now it's just you get thrown into it, and people are like, you know everything, right? You do math, and they're like, sure, and then they throw them all the GPUs and NVIDIA stuff. But these guys use like $10,000 in grant money really fast to just buy a massive desktop tower filled with all these GPUs, and they just never researched what happens when you put all that stuff in a tower and don't actually try to, I don't know, but basically it burned out the computer, like $10,000 worth of computer, and heated up the room they were in by 20 degrees or something. And somebody who just actually does anything with computers stepped in and was like, you idiots, you didn't try to get a fan or something? And they're like, we just tried to put them in a GPU. Anyway, it's one of these wild things. But
Dude, I'm fascinated by the world of this GPU meeting AI programming, and what it's interesting to me, because you're a math guy, that it's like forcing you math people off your damn chalkboards and having to build towers, light shit on fire. Have you considered ever going into the GPU world? Because I know that's I know that's big hires for math people.
I did a thing. It's I think there are people who do programming stuff who like, that as far as I know, parallel computing is way harder, is harder to wrap your brain around when you code it, because you don't code things the way you sequentially think about them. But like, I think that the people I know, it's more like it's a little bit of a step back from that part of it. But I would be like in a terminal for like Python or something, and be like, hey Google, could you please run my code that's not working on my laptop on your cloud thing? And then Google's like, yeah, sure, and runs that. But that's the interaction I've had with it. But most people I know are like computational chemists that like, I didn't know this until recently, but it's very hard to simulate chemistry in a computer without it taking like years, because you have like 100 atoms. That's like 300 variables in space. And then like you say, I want a protein in a computer. And they're like, cool, I got a program for you. Cool, can you do the calculus for it? No problem. How big is the time step? 10 to the negative 16 seconds. Cool. How long does it take a protein to fold? Well, like a couple minutes. Okay. And then like it takes supercomputers years to do it. And so all these people are trying to use new GPUs that look at molecules and shit, or like that they expect that kind of shit. But yeah, it's wild. I could gab in all sorts of interesting ways about it for many minutes. But.
Yeah, we should set up a separate call or podcast just to talk about that, because that shit, it's hard for me to even wrap my head around it, but I like hearing it and hoping that some of that seeps into my feeble brain, because that shit is next level.
Yeah, it's wild. It's like it's definitely like a wild, as far as academia goes, and like sort of like people telling you got to publish papers to stay in academia and stuff. Like machine learning and AI is buck wild, because like it moves so fast that people just have to like turn that shit. And I'm glad to be stepped back from it enough, because it's just like a lot of pressure for. I mean, it's fun, I'm sure. It's like, but yeah, it's like wild how fast moving it is. Like that AI dungeon game. I don't know. I think you or somebody told me about this game like a while ago, and then like I came back to it 2 months later, and it was like all this new text processing AI had come out, and they're testing all of it. And there's like an ad saying, "Hey, we'll like give you volunteer hours to test out our sentence prediction and shit." It's just like, yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, cool.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, well, honored to be on the podcast and doing, see I here doing stuff. I'll be tuning in. I just started tuning in like the last one you did, I think. So yeah.
Oh, dude, hell yeah, man! I appreciate the support. I appreciate you calling in too. It takes a brave soul to join the Super Neat podcast.
I'm here for it. So
fuck yeah! All right, man. Well, cool. You're our last caller. So you have any? It's 8:01. So we're closing down the podcast. Do you have anything you want to any news or any thing you want to plug to the world?
This might be, I don't know. I feel like I'm new back into the gaming thing, but I'm playing Hades a lot, and that game is really good. Like, but I think it's a heavily talked about thing right now, probably. But that game is really good.
Hades?
Hades, yeah. It's like a roguelite thing. I don't know. It's like I just learned. Whatever it is. It's a good one. I would recommend it.
All right.
But, yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, you heard it. Hades is dope, says K-Chap. You guys heard it here. This has been the Super Neat Greek roguelike. What the fuck? That sounds cool, actually. This is the Super Neat podcast, the only podcast on the internet. Thank you guys for joining us this week. What fun it's been. Shout out to Sam Wings and to Occam's Blazer for being on the podcast. Oh, Sam Wings is back in here. He traded out with Occam so seamlessly. How did you do that? Shout out Occam's Blazer. Thanks for joining. I didn't get to say thank you formally. But guys, this is it. This is the podcast. I'm so glad you stopped by if you did. And if you didn't, then you'll never know that I said that.
Whoa, dude.
All right. Sweet. Shout out to the Patreon, Super Neat. patreon.com/superneat12345. Thank you guys for supporting this podcast and keeping it going. And shout out to anyone that comes by the YouTube channel ever. We're going to have t-shirts coming soon. I love you all. Have a blessed day. And keep on chugging. Peace.